Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bachelorette alum Jonathon Johnson using Jenn Tran for clout. Jonathon Johnson is one of the few Bachelorette suitors Jenn Tran is still friends with. Is he using her for social media clout? Keep reading to find out why fans are blasting him online. Jenn Tran and Jonathon Johnson tease what could have been. Jonathon Johnson seemed to have a strong connection with Jenn Tran. They took a helicopter ride to a dreamy winery that ended in a hot tub makeup session. Despite their connection, she sent him home after hometown dates because her feelings were stronger for Marcus Sjoberg and Devin Strader. Marcus was the next to go home and Jenn got engaged to Devin, but it all blew up after the final rose special. She opened up to Jess Palmer about the harsh way Devin ended their engagement on the phone. Jenn then confronted her ex about his behavior. While Jenn Tran has clearly cut ties with Devin and Marcus, she appears to be on good terms with Jonathon Johnson. They filmed several TikTok videos and shared them online. In one TikTok video, they lip-synced to a Kanye West audio clip. "Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win," Jenn mouthed to the camera. Jonathon Johnson strolled into the frame and lip-synced. "I guess we'll never know." The buzzy reunion sparked rumors that Jenn and Jonathon might give their relationship another try. However, some Bachelor Nation fans complained that Jonathon Johnson had ulterior motives. Is he just using her for clout? Jonathon Johnson accepted Jess Palmer's offer to join the cast of Bachelor in Paradise at the Men Tell All special. Season 10 of the spin-off will air in 2025. One Redditor suggested that he wouldn't have agreed to join BIP if he knew Jenn was still single. Despite Jenn Tran remaining friends with her ex, some Bachelor Nation fans were skeptical of his motives. A Reddit thread about the TikTok video received several comments accusing him of clout chasing. "He's a clout chaser as 100. If they both want a clout chase, that's the job. My guess is that they're still friends and get along decently well, so they're milking it." After he was liking comments saying he shouldn't be third choice. Clout chasing. Two influencers who are addicted to posting on socials make a TikTok to tease fans for engagement. Shocking slash. It's a clout grab. Both Jonathon and Jenn have seen all of the comments shipping them together, and so naturally they are posting together for attention. Well, that is certainly one way to increase engagement. But one Bachelor Nation viewer said Jenn is just as bad. You can feel sorry for Jenn for what she went through, but also acknowledge she is probably one of the thirstiest bachelorettes we have ever had on the show. In the world of reality TV, drama often lingers long after the cameras stop rolling. Fans of The Bachelorette were no strangers to the sparks that flew when Jonathon Johnson, a charming contestant from season 18, made his mark. While Jonathon didn't make it to the final rose ceremony, his quirky personality and smooth demeanor won him a loyal following. Fast forward to the present, and Jonathon is back in the spotlight. Not for a new love story, but for something far more controversial, a rumored relationship with Jenn Tran, a rising influencer with her own rapidly growing platform. The internet has been buzzing with questions. Is Jonathon genuinely in love, or is he using Jenn for clout? #### a match made in social media? Jonathon Johnson's rise to fame began on The Bachelorette where he was known for his sharp wit, laid-back persona, and flirtatious nature. Although he didn't end up with Michelle Young, the show's lead, Jonathon remained a hot topic of discussion on fan forums and social media platforms. His Instagram following surged after the show aired, and his presence in the influencer scene seemed inevitable. Then came Jenn Tran, a stunning influencer whose vibrant personality and glamorous lifestyle have earned her a large following. Known for her beauty tips, fashion sense, and positivity, Jenn has quickly climbed the influencer ranks. She's the kind of social media darling that makes you want to live in her perfectly filtered world of avocado toast and designer handbags. When Jonathon and Jenn were first spotted together, fans were ecstatic. After all, two attractive, charismatic people entering a relationship seemed like a perfect match. Their pictures together, always perfectly posed, with stunning backdrops, made it look like a fairy tale unfolding before everyone's eyes. But soon, whispers started circulating. Was everything as picture-perfect as it seemed, or was Jonathon using Jenn's platform as a way to boost his own? #### the clout chase theory. In the age of social media, where influencers are king, the term clout chasing has taken on a life of its own. It refers to someone leveraging the popularity of others to increase their own fame and fortune, a strategy as old as time but now amplified by Instagram likes and TikTok trends. Jonathon's critics argue that his relationship with Jenn is a classic case of clout chasing. They point out that his social media engagement significantly spiked after his involvement with her became public. His posts with Jenn garner more likes and comments than any of his solo content, leading some to believe that Jenn's influence has reignited interest in Jonathon. The timeline of their relationship doesn't help his case either. Jonathon had been relatively quiet on social media post*Bachelorette*, but once he started appearing with Jenn, his presence became impossible to ignore. Their joint appearances at influencer events, coupled with sponsored posts that seemed to strategically target Jenn's audience, have only fueled suspicions. ### genuine connection or calculated move. While the clout chase theory is compelling, there's another side to the story that paints Jonathon in a different light. Those close to him describe him as a down-to-earth guy who, despite his reality TV fame, remains grounded. He's been known to keep his personal life private, and unlike some of his fellow contestants, hasn't actively pursued additional TV opportunities. Supporters of Jonathon argue that he genuinely cares for Jenn and that their connection runs deeper than social media likes and influencer partnerships. They point to the way he speaks about her in interviews, always emphasizing how much he admires her creativity, work ethic, and spirit. They say Jonathon wouldn't need to chase clout. His charm and appeal are enough to stand on their own. ### Jenn Tran, a willing participant. If Jonathon is using Jenn for clout, the question arises, why would she allow it? Jenn, after all, is no novice when it comes to the influencer world. She's built a brand that thrives on authenticity and transparency. Her followers trust her because she's always been real with them, sharing both the highs and lows of her life with raw honesty. Some speculate that Jenn might be in on the act, seeing their relationship as a mutually beneficial arrangement. In a world where power couples dominate the influencer landscape, a relationship with someone like Jonathon could elevate her status as well. Their followers love the idea of a picture-perfect romance, and playing into that fantasy could be good for both their careers. Others believe Jenn's feelings for Jonathon are sincere and that she's unaware of any ulterior motives. She's often seen gushing about him in her Instagram stories, posting heartfelt captions about how much he means to her. If Jonathon is using her for clout, it seems she either hasn't noticed or doesn't care.